Hi, I'm Mr. Michael Redmond. I teach social studies here at Bedford High School, and I'm also interim vice principal.
Hello, Mr. Redmond. What's your favorite part of teaching in high school?
I really enjoy working with the students and teaching them things that I know about, the different social sciences, history. I love history, and I hope to, get my students kind of excited about history and government and geography. And it's just, it's fun seeing people learn and, seeing them go on to college and careers. And a lot of my former students come back and talk to me. And I love it too because I went to school here quite a few years ago, and it wasn't my intention to come back to Bedford High School, but I did. And so it's not just a school to me, it's kind of part of my life, and I've been a part of this, community for over 40 years. So this is a great school. I like it a lot.
What's your favorite part of the day and why?
To be honest with you, I like the whole day. I really enjoyed being in class, working with students. That's my favorite part of teaching in the day. It's just the interaction with students in the classroom, whatever the subject is, working with them. Also, you know what, I really enjoy Hammer Time. That's been a great addition. I love to help students, remediate their work and catch up if they're absent or whatever. But I really enjoy the time in class with students. It's my favorite part of the day.
What makes being the assistant principal difficult?
I really enjoy that role as well. I mean, that's something I've always wanted to do. In the last few years, I went back to college to get my master's degree. I did it mostly online because I've always worked after school and other jobs, so I wasn't able to go to class. But it's a high-paced job, but it's difficult in some ways. You deal with a lot of different students, but I really enjoy it. You get to know so many different students that you might not have in class, and I still feel you're in a position to help them, that type of thing. I mean, yeah, you have to impose discipline sometimes and those kind of things, but I think if you're fair and you respect your students, most of them will respect you back. So I find it challenging, but it's fun. I really enjoy it as well.
What type of problem do you face as an assistant principal?
Well, I think Mr. Ray and Mrs. Royce, they've talked a lot about starting the school day a little later next year, which I think is really going to help. I think one of the more difficult things is just talking to students who can't make it to school on time in the morning. And a lot of kids work, and a lot of kids have a heavy course load and they stay up late. And I really think that could be a great thing for the school and the students, and it's something I've actually advocated for in my psychology class for the last 3 or 4 years. The same studies that Mr. Ray shared with us, I kind of shared in my class. So I think, that's one of the toughest things, just dealing with students that, are late several times, and, you have to enforce discipline for that. So I'm hoping that'll get a lot better with the late start. I really am.
What sport or other activities you were part of during your time in high school?
Well, in high school, I was captain of the football and baseball teams here. I ran indoor track. I played some hockey as well. So I did quite a variety of sports. I played a lot of basketball when I was younger, but I hurt my knee my last game of my freshman year in football, so I didn't continue doing that. I focused most of my time. Did a lot of weight training, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I did a lot of different sports. And then when I came here to teach, I've coached football. I was a head track and field coach for 10 years or so. Coached freshman basketball for quite a number of years, and enjoyed it. It was just awesome, dealing with kids that you had in the classroom, but then getting to know them as athletes and them getting to know you as a coach. So I love sports and still love sports today.
What's the difference between you as a coach and you as a teacher?
You know what? In a lot of ways, they're synonymous. I mean, obviously the classroom's a little different, but you still have to work with people. I mean, even in the classroom, there's teamwork, that kind of thing. In the coaching realm, I mean, you get to know people in a different environment. You get to challenge them a lot. There are goals to set. football, I was on, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 staffs where we won the state championship, and that was a lot of fun. There are challenges, there are goals, just like the classroom. They're just different. But it's awesome. You get to see the kids and the community. They get to see you in a different light, not only as a teacher, but, as a coach. And that's something I'll always cherish. I'm not ruling out coaching again at the high school level. We'll see what the future is. Right now, my, primary goal is to become a full-time administrator. I would like to do that here, but if not, I might go somewhere else. We'll see, what the future brings. But coaching is a lot of fun. It really is, and I wouldn't trade a second of it. It was great.
What's your favorite part of world history and why?
Just trying to make history. You can see I have a lot of books and I read a lot, but trying to, I look at history as, it's like if somebody's telling a good story, or if you go see a good movie, it kind of brings you in, you become interested. So I guess that's my favorite part, trying to make history come alive. Let my students know it was real people and real events that happened. Try to make it interesting by telling a good story. I really didn't like history much in high school. I don't know if that was me or my teachers, but I just found it very boring. So I always promised myself I would try to make it not boring and hopefully interesting to my students. And I have a lot of students that tell me that they really enjoyed the class and they learned a lot and they liked history. So I mean, just sharing those experiences or really good books and stuff like that with students. That's my favorite part of teaching history.
Mr. Redmond, a teacher in Bedford High School and assistant principal, thank you very much.
Thank you, Badir. Appreciate you coming by.